What's up, Wolfpack fam? It's your boy Kid back at it again. Hope you're doing well. Continue my journey of Dad's Army alongside Captain Manor and Jonesy and the rest of the boys. What adventures are going to be happening on this week's episode? I got to stay tuned to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry to be the bearer of bad news. You will hear this again. Snacks is not included, damn it. You got to bring your own. Go get your snacks, kick back, relax, and hopefully have a good laugh alongside me. Thank you to those accompanying me on my journey. Dad's Army is a special show. I'm enjoying it, been enjoying it from the jump. But yeah, just looking forward to seeing some more. So thank you, and let's go get it. Let's check it out. Snacks not included. Let's freaking go.
Age 21, but he comes home each evening and he's ready with his gun. So who do you think you are kidding, Mr. Hitler, if you think old England's done?
Get your stuff on the van as quickly as you can.
Good afternoon, Captain Mannering. Hey, I am off looking forward to this weekend exercise.
Pike, how many times have I told you not to wear that scarf on parade?
Yeah, well, Mum made me put it on, you see. She said if we were going to be sleeping out all night, she didn't want me to catch a cold.
We're not likely to come to any harm in this weather. It's midsummer.
Ah. Hello, sir.
What have you got in the suitcase?
What? Oh, just a couple of rugs and my pajamas and things.
What's the pajamas on active service? I never heard of anything like it in my life. Okay, Wilson. As my sergeant, you're supposed to set an example of toughness. You're supposed to be... You wearing scent?
Scent?
Yes, scent.
No, just a little bit of eau de cologne I put on after I shaved, that's all.
Put scent on after you shave?
Yes, yes.
I never heard of such a thing.
Mum likes it. She says it makes him smell nice.
Be quiet. Surprised I've never smelt it before.
Well, you see, I only use it on the weekend. You see, it's frightfully difficult to get.
You're decadent, Wilson. That's your trouble. Decadent. You're wearing suede shoes next. Get it washed off before anybody else smells it. Don't catch people like Fraser stinking of scent. What's that smell?
Oh, that's just a wee drop of embalming fluid behind the ear. It keeps the mosquitoes away.
Good afternoon, Captain Mannering.
What are you carrying that eider down for?
Well, we shall be out all night, and my sister Dolly thought it might help keep me warm.
You can't move swiftly across country loaded down with that.
He couldn't move swiftly across country stark naked.
Well, sir, all present and correct and raring to go, sir.
Thank you, Corporal. Just a minute. Just a minute. What's there?
Oh, that's so as everyone knows what I do.
What do you do?
Well, WC, war correspondent.
Get it off at once.
Yeah?
And you can't bring that camera on parade.
Well, Mr. Cheeseman, he's been taking a photo of me for featuring me in an article in the Gazette.
Yes. What about this for a title now? Corporal Jones, battle-scarred veteran.
Yes, it doesn't mean I'm all mangled and mingy, you know, so it means mentally scarred, sir.
It means you're balmy.
Just I'm not balmy, don't stop.
All right. Sergeant, for goodness sake, fall them in. We've wasted enough time as it is.
All right, pay attention. Fall in 3 ranks, please. As as you can. Come on.
Cheeseman, not with the camera.
Oh, there we are, Pop. Right, sir. What shall I do with this, sir?
Oh, give it to me.
Give it to you, right, sir.
Can he see?
Turn attention. Turn present and correct, sir.
Stand at ease. Now, for the purposes of this exercise, we are a patrol of commandos behind the enemy's lines. And our task is to rendezvous with a highly important secret agent who has been dropped by parachute. We shall then escort the secret agent to his secret destination.
Mr. Speak, sir. I should like to volunteer to be that very important, highly secret agent, sir.
Yes. Well, thank you, gents. I've already decided who the highly important secret agent is going to be.
Excuse me, sir. It's not by any chance going to be you, is it?
Yes. How did you know?
Oh, just a guess.
Miss Mainwaring, are you really going to jump out of an aeroplane wearing a parachute?
Of course I'm not a stupid boy. It's a hypothetical parachute.
Oh, I shouldn't use one of them so they're not safe.
Our task is, A, to see that we're not spotted from the air as we move across the ground, so we should be wearing camouflage. GHQ, on the other hand, will be doing their best to capture our secret agent.
Who is highly important?
Now, they will do this by trying to divert us from our task with the use of counter-agents. Now, counter-agents, as you probably... Weston. What are you doing?
So sorry, sir, but I thought as it was such a beautiful day, I thought while you were chatting away over there, I'd take advantage of this glorious sun and try and get myself a little bit of a tan.
Wow.
Yeah, at breakfast, Mum said he was looking a bit peaky.
How will we know who these counter-agents are?
We won't. They'll be using all sorts of disguises.
Well, sir, how important are their counter-agents? Are they just important, or are they highly important?
Well, that's not important.
I'm sure you will be the most important of them all, sir. Oh, yes, indeed. There's no one more important than you, Captain Mainwaring. Yes, indeed.
We had a highly important secret agent out in the Sudan when I was there, till them fuzzy wuzzies got hold of him. He wasn't very important after that. I wouldn't like anything like that to happen to you, Captain Mainwaring.
Tell them what happened to the Eastgate platoon last week.
What was that, sir?
Tell them what your friend Fruity Buckmaster told you.
Oh, yes. Yes, rather funny, really. Yes, you see, only last week the Eastgate platoon did the same sort of exercise, and Captain Square made himself the highly important secret agent.
He would. Pompous ass.
And they'd only been gone an hour when he was captured, you see.
Made a complete mess of the whole thing.
That Mr. Rogers laughing and sneering at poor old Captain Square and the Eastgate platoon.
Yeah, hooligans, that's what they are, ruddy hooligans.
You don't mind helping Captain Square then? There's £1 each in it for us.
Oh, I'd do it for nothing. Any enemy of Mainwaring's is a friend of mine.
Right, men. Get ready to move off. Load up.
Now, remember what Captain Square said? We got to make sure that Mainwaring's mob are spotted by that aeroplane. Right, come on.
I'm going to put the men in the picture. Corporal Jones?
That?
Line the men up for a short brief.
Take a job. Back the double. Line up for your short briefs. Come on, look like that. Call him out.
Now, listen carefully, everybody.
Right, as the officer says, do as the officer says. Listen carefully. Now, all listen carefully. Get it? The men are now listening carefully, sir.
Now, I am the highly important secret agent. I've just been dropped by parachute. Now, we've got to be on our guard against GHQ counter-agents. And as we don't know what disguise they'll be using, we're going to ignore everybody whom we don't know personally. Is that clear? Right. Get ready to move off.
Left, right, left.
Uh-oh.
Well, look at those poor nuns, sir. Their car's broken down.
Rubbish. They're obviously counter-agents disguised as nuns. I think they'd use something a bit more original than that. Ignore those nuns, men.
They come Mainwaring. They've got women's faces.
I don't care what sort of faces they've got. Keep going.
I say, our car's broken down. Could you gentlemen give us some assistance, please?
Take no notice.
Oh, please, help us!
Oh, you're rogue, you know, sir.
Wow.
Look to your front room.
Please! No, Sister Mary. Since this Nazi parachute scare, life is becoming quite unbearable.
Hello. There's another of them. Another what? Another counter agent. I'll bet £1 to a penny there's a wireless receiver in that pram.
Oh, really, sir?
Well, I'm not taking any chances. Jones. When I give the word, surround that pram.
When he gives the order, you surround the pram. Got a stick spade, sir?
No, I don't think that'll be necessary. Now!
All right, lady.
Stand back. Go on.
All right, lady.
Set the pram, Wilson. Is there a wire set in there?
If there is, the battery's leaking.
Now, we've got to get across this field and into those woods without that plane spotting us. Here he comes again. Get down.
How do we know if the plane spots us, sir?
If he sees us, he'll drop bombs of yellow dye. All clear? Right, come on. Here he comes again. Down, everybody, and freeze! Well done, man. Forward!
Oh, no.
They hadn't been spotted so far, Mr. Rogers.
They very soon will be. Quick, spread that sheet out. Go on. Come on.
Hurry up. Come on.
Wait round.
Hey, they're over there! Over there! They're over there!
Yeah, man.
He can't miss! Oh!
Yes. Take that, man. You bastard.
I say, wait!
I think that man's calling to you, sir.
That is one of them counterfeit agents, sir.
You're right, James. Take no notice, man.
But won't you draw attention to the plane, sir?
Oh, what a blessed nuisance. All right. Down, everybody. Freeze. What do you want?
I must speak to you.
Well, don't come any nearer. And pretend you're not talking to us.
Hey, look, Mr. Mainwaring. He's got officer's clothes on underneath that white coat.
Aye. It looks very suspicious to me.
I think he is one of them counterfeit agents.
Are you listening?
Yes. Get on with it. And don't look at us when you're talking.
I work for an experimental laboratory run by the War Office. We train animals for secret war work.
Likely story. What sort of animals? Monkeys, I suppose.
Yes, that's right. One of them's escaped. Not really a monkey, more of an ape, a gorilla. Watch out for it. It's dangerous.
There's a loose gorilla about. There's a loose gorilla about.
All right.
Sheer rubbish.
Might be training him to fight against the German.
Don't talk piffle, boy. If there are any gorillas within 1,000 miles of here, I'll eat my hat. Come on. Forward. Right, fall out for smoke. Start taking your camouflage off.
I'm fed up with Mainwaring, I am. Always making a monkey out of me.
Oh, no one's trying to make a monkey out of you, Mr. Rogers.
Shut up. Get up.
You.
Get him.
Keep it up, man. You're doing very well.
Come on, Ring. I can hear voices. Voices.
Halt.
There they are again, sir.
Ghostly voices.
Stop rolling your eyes about, Fraser.
Right, sir. I can hear them as well. Now listen. There it is again. Someone's in trouble.
Mr. Speak, sir. Could be some of them counterfeit agents, sir, trying to divert us from our purpose.
If it's a trap, you're the one they're after. You better stay here, and I'll go and see what it is.
Very well. Take Jones's section with you.
All right.
But at the double, round the captain, a ring of steel, home.
All
I'm going to make sure while we're gone, they can't lay their dirty hands on you.
Help! 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 Help!
Oh, look, Uncle Arthur. It's only Mr. Rogers and the Verger.
How dare you divert us from our purpose?
Oh, come on, let's get back.
Yeah, come
Please don't leave us.
Yes, don't leave us.
It was a monster, all horrible and hairy.
Now, here we are then. Come along, all of you. Here we are now. This is it. You should be warm and cosy here for the night.
Yes, thank you very much indeed. I say it was most kind of your wife to give us that delicious supper.
Yeah, I say, I haven't tasted eggs and bacon like that for years.
That's nice of
That was real mill.
I can't help feeling that we ought to have offered her some payment for it, then.
I was going to say...
Ethan, goodbye and bless you. You've been good.
well, good night, all.
Good night, sir.
Sleep tight. Hello, hello. Here's two more gentlemen come to join you.
What? Hey? What do you want, Hodges? I'm fed up with you following us about all over the place.
Why don't you go home?
Coming with that horrible hairy monster about.
No rubbish.
Now, you watch out, sir. They're up to no good, sir.
What's the matter with them? Ever seen Hodges grovelling like that before?
That's what I said. Really quite disgusting.
Right, now let's get settled down.
Yeah, let's do that.
Uncle Arthur.
Yeah?
Well, I don't think Mum would like us sleeping in this straw. There might be all creepy-crawly things in it.
Oh, no. Don't be silly, Frank. I mean, a little spider won't do you any harm. Frankly, I think it's really rather, you know, rather cosy here.
Oh, yeah. It's not bad at all, is it? It's not like straw. I mean, it's all soft and cosy, isn't it?
Yeah, this straw gives off a sort of kind of animal heat, you see.
You all right, Mr. Godfrey?
Oh, yes, thank you, Mr. Jones. This straw is quite comfortable, isn't it? Yes, indeed. It's real cozy, man. It's just like a feather bed, isn't it, man? Yes, indeed. You don't think there's any truth in that story about the escaped gorilla, do you?
Oh, no truth at all, Mr. Godfrey.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. You've been a great comfort to us all.
That's all right, Mr. Godfrey. I'm just a plain common sense talker. Now, you have a nice little rest now. That's right.
Uncle Arthur.
What is it, Frank?
Tell me a story.
Silly Frank. You're too old for that sort of thing, you know.
You used to tell me stories. Why have you changed?
Well, you see, you're grown up now.
Mum says you tell her stories. And they're always the same one.
So, Frank, just go to sleep, will you, please?
What does that boy want, Wilson?
Oh, sir, well, you see, he wants me to tell him a story.
Can't help feeling that he's slightly retarded.
He's his mother, you see, so I mean, she really spoils him to death.
Yes. She's been a widow for too long. What that boy needs is the firm hand of a father.
Yes, I quite agree, sir. I wish I could find somebody.
Hey, yo. What's he doing?
Did you ever hear the story of the old empty barn?
No.
Would you like to hear the story of the old empty barn?
Yes, yes. Yes, it might put us in a good mood before we go to sleep. Pay attention, everybody. Private Fraser is going to tell us the story of the old empty barn. Carry on, Fraser.
Right. Well, the story of the old empty barn. Well, there was nothing in it. Did you hear what I said? There was nothing in it. Oh, for God's sake. Good night.
Oh, brother.
You know, Wilson, over the years that I've come to know the members of this platoon, I've grown quite fond of them. But I can't help feeling sometimes that I'm in charge of a bunch of idiots.
Mandarin's platoon seem to be doing very well.
Lieutenant Wood and I have got a pretty elaborate scheme to upset them, but we haven't had much luck so far.
Well, now, don't you underrate Mannering. He's got lots of guts and he's very tenacious. Where are they now?
They're spending a night in a barn just here. Lieutenant Wood is keeping an eye on them. He's here, sir.
Well, get him in then.
Come in, old boy.
For heaven's sake, take off that ridiculous mask. Of all the harebrained schemes I've ever heard of, this takes the biscuit.
It seems to be working, sir.
We've still got tomorrow morning, sir.
Well, have we found out who the highly important secret agent is?
Yes, sir. It's Captain Mannering.
Well, you've got till 1100 hours to separate him from his men and capture him.
Don't you worry, sir. I'll capture him if it's the last thing I do.
What time is it, Wilson?
What?
The time.
8:30, sir.
Now, you have to deliver me, the highly important secret agent, to GHQ by 1100 hours.
Right, sir.
Right? See the map, Fraser.
Worked out the route, sir. We'll follow this road here, through the wood. Pick up this road here, follow it till we get across the bridge, bear right, keep right on, and that'll bring us to GHQ, sir.
But that's miles out of our way. No. What we want to do is take a direct route across country.
You might get lost.
I shall use a compass.
Do you think that's wise?
Quite capable of using a compass, Wilson. I take a bearing. Thus. All we need to do is follow a bearing of 94 degrees, and it'll bring us direct to GHQ.
Oh.
All right? Oh, well.
The sun's over there, man. It's as plain as the nose in your face.
Well, I may have been a few degrees out, but...
180 to be precise.
Back when we started. But what are we going to do, Mr. Manning? We've only got half an hour to deliver you to GHQ.
All right, Jones, all right.
It's not all right.
Straight down the road.
No, be quiet, be quiet.
No, that way.
Now, GHQ is only 5 miles away, and it's a direct road.
Yes, but you'll never be able to make it in half an hour, sir.
Yes, we will. We'll go in the van.
But you're not allowed to use our transport.
I'll use that motorbike. That's not ours.
What? But yes, but I mean...
But Wilson, please, do not split hairs. I'm the highly important secret agent. There's nothing to say that I can't use my own initiative and commandeer a motorcycle. Right, the rest of you will follow in the van. Jones, get the men aboard.
You heard what the officer said? Embark, come on, embark!
Right, you drive the van, Wilson, and you, Jones, come with me on the bike. All right?
Where do you think you're going, my motorbike?
I'm commandeering it. Clear off.
Here it is.
What's this?
It's a hypodermic syringe.
What on earth for?
To inject the gorilla with. It won't hurt it. Just put it to sleep.
Are you mad?
No, he's from the RSPCA. I telephoned him about the escaped gorilla.
Yes, now, when you've put it to sleep, just send for us and we'll do the rest.
Yeah, he's another of them counterfeit agents, so they never stop trying, you know.
I've never heard such rubbish.
If never was an escaped gorilla, how could we get close enough to inject it?
Well, that's your problem. Now, I'm a very busy man. Good luck.
We're all ready, sir.
Ah, now we'll go on ahead, Wilson. You follow, will you?
All right, sir.
Now, we're using this bike, Hodges. You can follow in the van.
Now, look here, Napoleon.
I don't know what your game is, Hodges, but you're obviously trying your best to ruin my chances of finishing this exercise. And how you expected us to believe that story about an escaped gorilla, I'll never comprehend.
Look, so they're trying something else now.
Where did you say GHQ was, Fraser?
Just up the road here.
Mr. Manring's just gone past with a monkey on his back.
You, come on, move over. Go on, get out. Go on, move over. Come on.
Quick! Get the hypodermic and stick it in him!
Bring in the monkey, right, sir?
Yeah. Hilarious.
Get back!
On.
Keep your paws up. Now then.
Good heavens. It was an escaped gorilla after all.
See, I was right, Uncle Arthur. They are training them to fight the Germans.
Yeah.
Can't they believe it? What a story this is going to make for the paper. Yes, indeed.
I don't think we ought to get too close. He looks awfully fierce.
Perhaps I ought to shoot it.
No, don't shoot. Whatever you do, don't shoot.
That's funny. I thought gorillas came from Africa. Why is he speaking English?
Who are you, then?
Lieutenant Wood. And it didn't work.
Thanks for the lift, ladies.
Don't mention it. It's such a change meeting someone who thinks we're real nuns.
Congratulations, chaps. You've completed the exercise successfully. Yes. Now all I have to do is to get a report from your highly important secret agent. Where is he?
He's over there.
Tiptoe through the chilling in the shadow. Free. Jump.
Brilliant. Ladies and gentlemen, we gotta talk about it. We had a story to tell. Was nothing in it. Gotta talk about it. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Man, this one was bananas, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about it. Thank you so much for hanging out. Appreciate you all. Did you ever hear the story of the old empty barn? Oh, no, I didn't. No, I don't believe I have, right? All right, guys, listen up. Fraser's going to tell you the story of the old empty barn. Oh, the story of the old empty barn. There was nothing in it. That's either the worst story or the scariest story. I don't know. I'm still deciding right now, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful, brilliant singing by, when I said at the end brilliant, by Captain Mannering. Some lovely voice he's got, man. He's all doped up, essentially. This episode was definitely very intriguing because, you know, you have essentially another kind of training, assignment. And again, we've seen them do a lot of training assignments. So this is, they got an objective that they need to, reach. You got basically a high profile guy that you need to protect in Captain Mannering. Who else would it have been that's going to be this highly important, person? It's got to be Captain Mannering, right? So in that sense, with the whole thing, because again, you add a little variety. As far as, you have training lessons and stuff. And so I think that's cool to see what kind of, little kind of events would have been happening, right? For story purposes, right? So from the jump, man, Captain Mannering stays saying to Pike, man, what the hell you always got that damn freaking scarf on? But my mama says I don't want to have to catch a cold and shit. You got him with that. You got freaking Wilson with his luggage, man. My man's is going on a holiday. And then you got, I love when Godfrey talks about his sister Dolly. I don't know. It's something sweet. He has an innocence to himself that we enjoy seeing as far as, he's protected, man. His sister Dolly really cares about him. He's got his little blankie. So I enjoy those little moments, but obviously that is not ideal in Captain Mannering's eyes, ladies and gentlemen. So one of the cool things, obviously, you got these guys that have to be very wary of their little trip, because there's going to be a side distracting people that are going to try to capture the target, essentially. So you have to be very cautious of everyone, from the nuns to the guy saying about an escaped gorilla, which obviously that was some crazy moments there on this episode. And I'd like to say that I do really enjoy the combination of the Verger with Hodges. I don't know if it's like Tweedledum or some shit, or Dumb and Dumber sometimes, but with those two characters, the facial expressions that Hodges had was absolutely stellar. He's got some great facial expressions. Scared shitless, man, when the Verger taps him on the back and shit, and they're climbing the tree, man. All those little silly things that was going on in this episode, it was funny as hell. Commandeering his motorbike, Mannering stayed trying to commandeer his shit. Good for him, man. The yellow paint too, man. These guys was snitching, grassing up my boys. They're over here. They're over there. And when he got that yellow paint, rightfully so. I was absolutely happy in that moment. Again, I really enjoy their kind of rivalry between him and Napoleon. It's awesome to see. It doesn't, to me, that part, where they dislike each other or one more than the other, is always refreshing to see. I don't think that will ever get old for me, because again, man, one person in the scenario is going to come out on top, and usually it is Captain Mannering and the crew. So definitely enjoyed that. Then the camouflage bits that they were doing, trying to get through their objective, found that to be interesting. I've always like, seeing kind of like objectives, so this was cool on its own right. I don't feel it's the strongest episode, but I think there's still plenty of laughs to be had, especially with the motorbike situation. They're circling around, and I almost lost my shit here for this moment here, and I'll say it when Captain Mannering told Jonesy, use that, use the thing, right? You use the thing to, basically take care of the gorilla, right? And sorry, guys. It was too good of a scene. Jonesy pokes Captain Mannering said, ah. I thought that scene was great. And then obviously now this guy's all wobbly and shit, man. And again, you know, the gorilla had the gun and Jonesy's trying to get, you know, figure these things out. Even when they got out and Captain Mannering kind of flung himself in the gorilla as well. Jonesy getting out eventually. He's got the gun backwards and shit, man. Like, these are some great-ass moments. So, definitely a very, very enjoyable episode. I still think that there's plenty of laughs to be had. Yes, we've seen stronger episodes. I 100% can say that. But still really good episode. I had a lot of fun watching it. And I think that's the most important thing, where there's some laughs, some good moments, some moments that you're going to remember again. I believe so, man. And even them missing the nuns, like, you know, you want to help the nuns, you know, some of the guys are like, Captain Mannering, you know, maybe we should, you know, kind of help. Like, he's like, nope, pay no mind, keep moving. And they're like, help, you know, essentially they're like, help. And they're just walking on by, man. I don't know, that was funny as hell to me. And then the other guy, man, so they were kind of on it because one of them said, hey, they got the uniform underneath and stuff. So they were pretty much on the ball. I forgot who said, maybe it was Pike, maybe it was Wilson. I think it might have been Pike that might have noticed the outfit underneath. So they kind of had an idea, but not to this level. And then the barn stuff was pretty cool. I will say, while freaking Frazier was telling the story, man, his hand, I think he was like caressing. I don't know what the hell was going on. Even Mannering's looking at, I don't know what the hell was going on in that situation there, you know, but yeah, they were a little up close and personal there. So I was getting like, what the hell? Why he's trying to tell this story? So it was a little funny in that moment. And even Pikey telling a story and stuff. Again, he is pretty much like a kid, you know, playing, you know, he is a soldier though. He was definitely wanting to shoot that gorilla, man. He would be the first person that you would think, hey, let's shoot this gorilla, man. That would definitely be Pikey. But to read him a story, you can obviously say that Mannering's like, damn, man, we all see like, damn, this kid is being babied like crazy. And I like the line by Wilson essentially when he was saying, oh yeah, you know, I wish they had a father figure, you know, and he's like, yeah, I would like that, man. But bro, you're the dude, man. You could easily mold this kid into shape, man. But he also has a kind of nurturing baby side to him, Wilson, at least, because even when he usually commands troops and stuff, there's a different tone to it than would be a different, you know, a drill sergeant that will whip you into shape. He's like less of that. He's like too smooth with it. And that's just the way his character is. So we always enjoy it. Do you think that's wise, sir? You know, always undermining and questioning, you know, Mannering. We enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Real quick, have a lovely weekend. Thanks for stopping on in. Still enjoying the show. I feel like there's still plenty of laughs. I just want to keep seeing what adventures these guys are going to get into. And I think this little exercise with them, you know, having a successful thing, they got congratulated at the end there while my boy is singing a cool tune there. I thoroughly enjoyed that part. So thank you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Free to do. Helps out the channel tremendously. And let me know your thoughts on this episode in the comments down below. Always refreshing to read yours. So we'll see you soon. Peace out. Take care. Be well. All the best. Enjoy your weekend.